something awful happens to a woman and girl, we don't want to wait for years for culture to change, for society to take that on, for governments to get their act together. We need to act now, and we need to raise that issue right away, and we need to get a solution to that issue.
We cannot stand by while women and girls, who in some contexts are more than 50% of our populations, are not full and active players of our society.
If you have a portion of the society that's not educated, that doesn't have access to resources, doesn't have access to good jobs, isn't able to share their knowledge, their learning, their creativity, then we do damage to the whole of society. So what we need to do is make sure that everyone can make that contribution. And at the moment, women and girls are discriminated against to such an extent that they cannot make the full contribution that, if they were allowed to make, could lead to a much better world for all of us.
The law matters because it's a statement of your worth as an individual to your country.
We cannot stand by while injustice is built into the laws.
We cannot stand by while girls and women are suffering discrimination every single day. We cannot stand by while girls are being violated in schools where they are denied their education. It's wrong that we live in a world where women and girls are second-class citizens.
I think the importance of having equality in the law is that it means that the state and society agree that women are actually equal. And it gives us a platform with which to hold governments to account and to ensure that the protective services that women need are in place.
One of the things that I think really sets equality now apart from other organizations is our focus on the law and using, legal frameworks to ensure that women and girls have the same rights as men and boys under the law. But then also what I find really interesting is, as an international human rights organization, we're able to use tools and frameworks that would not be available to us if we were just working on sort of women's rights without that focus on the law.
And oftentimes we'll see real shifts so that progressive laws in one country can lead to progressive laws in another country. Investing in women and girls is investing in the world. It's investing in communities, it's investing in countries, it's investing in leadership. Women and girls can take that forward, and to ignore them is ignoring over 50% of the world.
For me, it's a personal mission, it's a personal journey, trying to ensure that we do not leave any woman or girl behind.
So I think it's an essential job that we are doing. We are calling first attention to it. We are working with women to get their rights, and that will translate into stuff that everybody wants. We want a peaceful society. We want a progressive society. We all want our children to grow up in a better world than we grew up in. And I think gender equality is the key.